Hello children, welcome to my class. I'm Momita and today I'll be discussing how to how to do a note making, how to attempt a note making rather. Now, what is note making? Note making is actually writing a big paragraph in small notes, converting a big paragraph in small notes according to point. Now, as you can see here, note making is a way of recording important details. In a note making, you record the important details from the paragraph. You take out the main points from the paragraph, from the source material. This source can be any book, article, meeting, or any oral discussion. In note making, the writer records the essence of the information. It helps us to understand and clarify thinking. Note making saves a lot of time by going through the notes made. So you just have a glimpse at the notes which you have made, because the main essence of the writing has been extracted in the notes. So when you read the main points, you understand the essence of the writing, the meaning of the writing, the reason of writing the paragraph. Okay, so one can get a glimpse of a lot of information from a short note. Now, in this second picture, we can see the procedure of making note. How would we make a note? First of all, we have to read the passage very carefully. Not once, but twice. In the next place, we have to underline the important sentences where we can get few points. It helps us to make the heading and subheadings of the notes, in the notes. First, make a rough note and then, so that you can get an idea, and then make a fair copy of it. So you have to make a rough note first. Now organize them in logical order or sequence or for the final note. Now when you make note, your numbering is not proper. You don't know how to arrange which point should you write first and which later, right? So you have to arrange your writing in a logical order when you are making the final note. Now use the appropriate note making format. There is a format. I'll discuss the format with you, but these are the various these are the various steps that is required while making a note. And finally, do not change the idea or the message of the passage. This should never be changed. Now, before I could proceed, let me tell you that note making will be an 8 marks question. Now, one thing you should remember, few points you should remember while making notes. First is you must avoid using long sentences as heading or title. Nowhere in note making you are supposed to use a long sentence. Maximum 6 words for a point, not more than this. Never lose the main idea of the passage. Ignore information which is less important. You cannot put everything in the note, so you have to extract the most important part and you have to use those parts only. Be brief, clear and specific. Use logical sequencing. Your arranging of the points should be logical. Use proper indentation. Leave no space to avoid confusion. No space should be left, or else there would be a lot of confusion. Do not include your own version or understanding. Please don't use your own points. You should adhere to the points which are given in the main passage. And finally, you need to make abbreviation, which means short forms. And finally, make your note more memorable by adding color. No. Don't do this. Don't use any color or drawing. No use of color, drawing or symbol. Please ignore this, the last point. Now I'll show you a picture of the format of note making. First of all, you need to write the heading or the title of the topic, then the subheading, then the main point. If the heading is 1, see, if the heading is 1, then the heading 1 and then the subheading. Here should be your subheading. This is heading is 1 and then this is the main heading and point 1, 1.1, 1.2 subheading 1.2.a, 1.2.b. Then again the main heading 1 and the subheading 3, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and these are the subheadings. Subheading 2. Then again we have 2.1, 2.2. These are the subheadings. So 2.2.a, 2.2.b, 2.3, and then these are the abbreviations which are used while making the notes. Now I will also discuss the marks allotted to each part. Now note making is a 8-mark question. This whole making note consists of, including the key to abbreviation, 5 marks, out of which your heading or title contains 1 mark. Key to abbreviation will again contain 1 mark, and this whole making note will contain 3 marks. That makes 5 marks. And other than that, you also need to add a summary to it, which would be 3 marks. So this is the marks division of your note making. Now here we would do the actual note making with an example. See, I have given a passage. First of all, I'll read out the passage and then I'll help you to make the note. The idea that coffee is bad for heart pops up periodically. It was found that regular drinking very strong coffee would sharply increase cholesterol levels. Researchers even isolated fat like chemicals caffeistol and K-wol responsible for the rise. It turned out that the European brewing method, boiling water, sits on the coffee grounds for several minutes before straining, produces high concentration of caffeistol and K-wol. By contrast, the filter and percolation methods remove all but a trace of these chemicals. Moreover, the studies involved large amounts of coffee, 5 to 6 cups a day. Moderate coffee drinkers down only 2 cups. Now see, I'll discuss the place till where I have read. We have got these points. Coffee, so title, I have given a title, coffee and its effects. Now, research on coffee. This would be my heading, first heading. Now subheading 1.1, increases cholesterol level. Caffeistol and K-wol responsible. European brewing method, high concentration of K-wol and caffeistol. Filter and percolation method, better. So these are the 4 important points that I have extracted from the first paragraph, or the place till where I have read. Now I'll get back to the main paragraph once again. So our first heading was made from the first 3 paragraphs. Now I'll read the 4th paragraph. For heart disease, I think the issue is closed, says Meir Stamfer, an epidemiologist at Harvard who has studied many aspects of coffee and health. Coffee drinking at reasonable levels is unrelated to heart risk. So here we find another point, that coffee has nothing to do with heart risk if it is drunk in moderate amount. Evidence suggests that coffee may fend off Parkinson's disease. 30 years, so we get another point, fend off Parkinson's disease. Now we would look at point number 2, benefits of drinking coffee. Fends off Parkinson's disease, prevents depletion of dopamine. You can add another point, making it 2.1.2. Now you can add another point, 2.1.2. 2.1.2 and add here what? No, not 2.1.2 actually. It should be 2.1.1. No, 2.1. 2.2, sorry. 2.2. This would be another subheading where you can write caffeine responsible. Caffeine responsible, right? You may add this point also. Now, these are the benefits and we have already read it in the main paragraph. Once again, we would read the remaining part of the main paragraph. Now the studies on coffee and cancer have focused on 3 organs and are reassuring. You may remember a brief coffee scare in early 1980s when a single study linked coffee with pancreatic cancer. A false alarm. Many studies since then have shown that the association is either extremely weak or non-existent. So these things that coffee causes pancreatic cancer is almost negligible. These association is very weak or it does not exist. If there is a connection between coffee and bladder cancer, it possibly applies just to coffee junkies, that is people who drinks a lot of coffee. A reanalysis of 10 European studies found an increased risk only among people who drank 10 or more cups a day. And studies show that coffee seems to have no adverse influence on the risk of colon cancer. So coffee does not cause colon cancer. Caffeine is such powerful stimulant that the International Olympic Committee and National Collegiate Athletic Association set limits on how much can remain in the blood during competition. In addition to boosting physical endurance, caffeine increases alertness and improves mood. The buzz may come at a price, though people who drink more than they're used to may become restless and unable to sleep. So this is again one of the bad effects of coffee. Moreover, it's possible to become physically dependent on caffeine in days. The question now arises how much to drink. Those with heartburn and anxiety may want to see if cutting back on coffee improves their condition. For most people, however, there is virtually no risk in consuming up to 3 normal cups a day. Harvard Stanford tries to keep his coffee drinking irregular enough to avoid habituation, the way I can get a buzz when I feel like it. Now, this is what we read in the paragraph. Now see, the last point. What does it say? Risk of drinking coffee. Many may cause bladder cancer for junkies. No evidence of pancreatic or colon cancer. Sleeplessness and restlessness. Physical dependence. Key to abbreviation. These are my abbreviated words. See, CHSTL means cholesterol. RSPNSBL means responsible. CONC means concentration. DEPLETN means depletion. PHYSCL means physical. Now, as we can see, I have used here the abbreviated form, and you can add one more point, that is importance of caffeine. This was a lot has been told about caffeine. So maximum you can write 4 points. But see, the board was small, so I had to restrain myself with 3 points only. I couldn't write more points. However, you can write one more main point, main heading. But remember one thing, since the maximum mark here is 3 marks, so do not exceed more than 4 main heading. That would be an utter wastage of time. Do not exceed. So this is all about note making, children. I hope I have been able to be very specific and clear with this part. Now this is the final part of note making, that is the summary writing. See, the summary should not be more than 60 or 70 words. Write a small summary. Again, this will contain 3 marks. Summary writing. If you have understood the passage, if you have written the notes, then writing the summary is really easy, right? Though there are many harmful effects of coffee, its benefits cannot be neglected. Coffee drinking may put one to the risk of increased cholesterol level or bladder cancer if taken in huge amount, but according to survey, it wards off Parkinson's disease if taken in moderate amount. It also increases alertness and improves mood. One must take care not to consume too much of coffee, as it may increase dependence on coffee. That's it. So this is as simple as anything. Do not try attempting note making. Please do not leave this. This will help you. It's very easy to score marks in note making. That's it. I hope you have understood all the things. Thank you.